Hey guys, Naturalle here. Welcome back. and welcome. Hey guys, Naturalle here, and welcome to Drea Talks. I wanted to start this series, and I put it off. Of course, letting fear set in and everything, and I cannot let fear get in the way of things. If I want to start them, I'm just going to do it. And I just trying to unlearn that in 2021 of, associating fear with not letting fear control things. If I want to do something, I just need to just do it. And you never know what may happen if you started something, if you didn't do something, what could happen. So I've been wanting to start this series for a little while, so here it is. So hopefully you enjoy, hopefully you benefit from this if you are tuning into this video, and make sure you are subscribed to my channel if you are not, so you don't miss any more videos from me. So let's get into it. So I don't know why this topic of self-care kind of came up. I was thinking about it because of recent events that's been going on, and we got through 2020, we're in 2021, and we're still in the midst of a pandemic. We're still, it's still a lot going on, and you really need to take care of yourself, especially your mental health, and just taking care of yourself. You need to put yourself first. And for me, I've been working on practicing more self-care, more self-love. I made that a goal for 2021, and so far it hasn't been going so well, because it's been a lot, because I am a full-time mom and wife now, and running a household is a lot, and especially with a child, dealing with remote learning and having to, it's been a lot, because it's been overwhelming being home more, because now it's like I'm cooking way more than usual, and worrying about what to cook for dinner, what to make for lunch, breakfast, snacks, cleaning, laundry, making sure everybody in the house is okay. And I often neglect myself. I neglect to take care of me, and I'm running, and I find myself running on empty and getting overwhelmed and frustrated and stressed out. And it's like, I need to take that time to refuel and recharge myself. So I was just thinking of the self-care thing for some reason. And a lot of people, I've seen debates and posts about the definition of self-care and what is and what is not self-care. So I have my notebook here. So I looked it up on Google, and the Google definition of self-care is the practice of taking action to preserve or improve one's own health, which is a basic part of it, but I kind of redefined it as, I feel it's something to refuel yourself after pouring into others, recharging yourself and making yourself a priority, pouring back into yourself. You really cannot run on empty and be pouring into others and doing everything for everybody else, and you're not taking care of you. You can't run on empty like that. And I kind of started to realize that I cannot continue running on empty. You'll crash and burn. It just go haywire. So I've been trying to think of things to make myself a priority, so I can be there for the ones in my household, so I can be better at, being present at home. And it's like, I can't be here just not here, you know what I mean? Like, you're not, I don't know how to put it. But anyway, I've just been really intentionally thinking about that. Like, how am I redefining self-care for myself? How am I going to find that time to take care of me, set aside time for myself when I'm in demand all the time? It's kind of hard, because I said to myself, oh, I'm going to wake up early and get washed up here before everybody else and enjoy that quiet time before everybody gets up. And there's times I sleep right through my alarm, because I need to sleep. I'm tired, and honestly, I don't feel like getting up. And I've been trying to do that. Or I'm going to stay up late and I end up falling asleep. So it's like trying to find that balance of, when can I take out time for myself? And I think I need to set and prioritize boundaries within the house, saying, hey, this time every day, I need this hour window to myself uninterrupted. Whether that's me reading a book, or taking a walk, or watching a show, or doing something by myself uninterrupted, so I can kind of recharge and refuel myself, so I feel better and I'm not so stressed out and not lashing out, but just not you know, not 100%. You, if you, hopefully you're following what I'm saying, but it's just, I feel like self-care should be defined as making yourself a priority, recharging, refueling yourself, not running on empty, and making sure you're at 100% so you can be 100% for other people. And so you are your best self and you're not running on empty, you're not running ragged, you're not stressed out, you're not overwhelmed, you're not feeling crazy, you're not just feeling like it's too much. And, you know, I've been trying to figure out what can I do. You know, I said I wanted to take bubble baths, haven't done that. I brought the stuff like the bubble baths and the soaking salts. I haven't taken a bubble bath since. I really do need to. I really want to intentionally do that. You know, there's times at night when everybody's asleep and I get to stay up and, you know, some of my favorite shows are on. I get to indulge in that. That's kind of my time. I like to do that. I like to catch some of my favorite older shows or movies or something if I can stay awake. You know, I like to do that and, you know, indulging in just things I need to do. I love quiet time. So it's, you know, it's hard to kind of get that sometimes, and maybe you have to step outside, or, you know, I like when my husband and son go to the barber shop, I get that hour to myself to be in the house by myself, quiet time. And normally I just blast music sometimes. Sometimes I'll just sit here and quiet and just enjoy the silence, and that kind of recharges and refuels me because I'm like, there's no noise, you know, my son's not yelling on Fortnite and, you know, the TV's not going and, you know, other stuff's not going. It's just like quiet, and it's like, I needed this. Like, maybe, I don't know if that can try to be that factor, but it's just finding something. Did I write anything this time? Oh, just finding something for yourself that you feel like you can pour back into yourself and just recharge and refuel. So, you know, some things are, I wanted to intentionally take a day off from social media, a day a week, like just not be on social media, because it can become a lot, just doom scrolling and seeing everything online and everything that's going on. Like taking that time to not be on social media and intentionally focusing on other stuff, like, hey, there's this book I haven't read in a couple of days, I need to pick that back up. Or, you know, there's this project in the house that I want to do that I just keep forgetting to do. Or, you know, spending time with my family, having a movie night or something like that. Like trying to find those things that bring you joy and bring you happiness. So I'm working on that, trying to intentionally find what my self-care is, what helps me to be a better me, what helps me to be 100%, what helps me to be, you know, just not running ragged, not running on empty. So yeah, it's just, self-care is whatever you define it as. Don't let other people, don't let the internet tell you what self-care is not. What, you know, what you may find as self-care may not be self-care to somebody else. Don't let that discourage you. If that's what helps you, don't let that discourage you or deter you from continuing to do that. If taking bubble baths 3 times a week is your self-care, by all means do that. Like if that really helps you, recharges you and relaxes you and makes you feel better, you do that. Don't let other people tell you that bubble baths aren't self-care and doing all stuff is self-care. I will say, going to Target by yourself is self-care. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to say that. Yes, going to Target by yourself is self-care. Especially if you have kids or other people, like you can roam the aisles and let Target tell you what you need. And, you know, sometimes you spend too much money, but hey, there have been times I go in there for a specific thing and I come out with everything else that I didn't need. But it felt good just to treat myself and indulge in a couple things. So that is it for this. I guess I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna wrap this here with this Drea Talks. So these would be sporadic. They're not gonna be every month. Just whenever I think of something that I want to talk to you guys about or just talk about, I'll hop on here and do this. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and let me know down below what your definition of self-care is, what you think self-care is, and things that you do for yourself, how you pour back into yourself, how you just indulge and treat yourself and make yourself feel good and make yourself feel 100% when you're running ragged or running on empty. Let me know your whatever you do, and hopefully you guys enjoy the series. I don't know when the next one will be, to be completely honest, so I know probably the next video coming up is a hair tutorial because I have the month of April planned. I'm starting to plan May for my content. So I think next week I have a hair, it's either a makeup or a hair tutorial. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let's chat down below. Until next time, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.